Hi guys! Alright, so I am starting a new project this year that I have never done before. My sister always does this, but I kind of want to start it. So I am actually going to start my own seed starter, and I've got my little greenhouse thing right here, and Mike installed, you guys can see, he installed me a grow light, which I've heard you can just use regular fluorescent light, but we chose the grow light. And then underneath of here, you probably can't see it very well, but there's a heated mat. So our basement, I'm gonna do this in our basement, and our basement is not super warm. I mean, it's, well, I shouldn't say that. It's like 70 down here, but it needs to be a little bit warmer for the seeds to start growing. So we got all of that stuff. And I wanted to show you my seeds. So we follow this family on YouTube, Cog Hill Farm. Some of you may already watch them. We really like them. Jason has helped me a whole lot with deciding what camera to buy and what filming program to use. So he's been a big help with me on that. So they like to use Haas seeds. So this year he had a discount for if you ordered from Haas. Haas would give you a discount. So I ordered my seeds from Haas this year. So I'm usually a person that just goes and buys the plants at the local farm store and plants them, but since we want to make the garden bigger this year to be more productive, so I can can a whole lot more and freeze a whole lot more, we decided to go with some seeds. So my sister always does tomatoes, so I'll get most of my tomatoes plants from her, but I did buy some. I bought this kind, so I'm going to be planting that today. These are a form of aroma tomato, so I'm going to be planting that. I'm going to be planting some bell peppers, and hold on, I got these cute little Mountain Vineyard tomatoes, which I don't know, I think they're kind of like aroma also, but maybe a little bit smaller. And I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna plant. The other seeds that I got, I have to check, but I think you have to plant them directly in the ground. But I got these for free for using their code. It's Golden Delight zucchinis. Never had them, but we're gonna try them. We're gonna plant some cantaloupe. These will go directly in the ground. Some squash. I'm not sure if I have to do that ahead of time. I have to find out. Some carrots. They'll go directly in the ground when I'm ready to plant. I got some pole beans. Never done pole beans before. I always done bush beans. I have bush beans left from last year, so we're going to use those, but we're also going to try these for pole beans. Some cucumbers, another zucchini, which is more like the green zucchini that I'm used to making, and then I love spaghetti squash. Since I'm gluten-free, I know that you can make gluten-free pasta, but I'm trying to stay away from a whole lot of pastas and high carbs like that, so I like to use the spaghetti squash for spaghetti when I fix spaghetti for the family. So we're gonna get started. I'm going to let you guys see me do this from the beginning, so we'll see. We're at this together. I've never done this before, but so today we're gonna do our tomatoes and we're gonna do our green peppers. Okay, so I'm all set up. I had to run upstairs and get my little sticks. I got some little sticks so I can use as markers. I got a pen. I've got a watering jug so that I can get the soil wet. And I'm going to use this seed starter mix. It's Jiffy, it's natural, it's organic, but I'm sure there's plenty of other seed starter mixes out there that you can use. It's just personal preference. And this is all that I could find at So I don't know if you guys have ever, oops, come here, Maddie, have ever met my other kitties. You won't see the other one, she's scared, but this is Maddie. Maddie and Tracy we adopted when they were 4 months old. They are now 12 and gonna be 13 this year. Super shy. They like to come down to the basement and spend a lot of time, but at nighttime when the dogs go upstairs, they like to come up and visit. They don't really like the dogs chase them. Except for Gabby. So this is Maddie. She's scared. She doesn't know what I'm doing. But Tracy is around here somewhere, but she's not gonna come out. She's super, super shy. All right, so let's get started with this. There we go. All right. So I'm not gonna fill all of the trays because I'm not quite sure how many seeds I'm gonna have. So I'm just gonna start over here. Let me spill that. That, and I'm gonna make some markers. We're gonna do the Taki tomato, maybe that's what it's called. I'm gonna make a couple of those. Okay. Now I'm going to water, make the soil a little bit wet. And this has a drain pan in the bottom. And you can see that if I had already had the seeds in, it's possible that I could have washed them out. Okay, I think we're all wet. Let that soak up for a minute. So we're gonna start with this Taki. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of seeds in here. Well, there's teeny tiny, so I'll show you. Oh my gosh, there's not many at all. So I'll show you how teeny tiny these are. You can see them. I think these are what they call pelleted seeds. So they have like a coating on them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through with the back of my pen and I'm gonna make a little hole down, see how I go this way, down this way, right in the middle. I need to be another row. I'm gonna make a little hole right in the middle. Okay. Sorry, our lights are on a motion activating thing. There we go. Our lights cut off if they don't have motion down here. Oh, alright, so I'm going to put one little seed. I might come back and do 2 little seeds. I've heard that you can do 2 just in case one doesn't come up. But let's see how far we can go with one. All right, I'm just going to go back through and do one more in each thing. Okay. And then I'm going to put this here and this here to mark, and then I'm just going to gently cover them. Okay, that's done. All right, so we did all of those. That one's empty. So now we're going to do our next one, which is the Mountain Vineyard tomato. So let me make our markers for that. Okay, so I'm going to go through again, make some holes. I'm assuming there's going to be enough to do 2 rows. So let me show you what I'm doing, because you can't really see. So what I'm doing is I just made those little holes through there, and then that way I can just drop the seeds right in, and then I covered these up. Those were for those kind. So I'm going to drop the seeds now into those holes. All right, let's see how many we get in this package. These are kind of the same thing. They're kind of pelleted also. So I'll let you see these. It doesn't appear that you get too many in a package, but they're kind of pelleted also. They got like a coating on them. All right, so I'm going to drop those in. Like you get about 15 seeds in a package. All right, so now I'll show you what I'm going to do now. So now I'm going to put my marker in so I know what I planted there, and then I'm going to go back through and I'm just going to cover them a little bit. I can hear Maddie purring so loudly behind me. All right, so those are done. So now we've got 4 rows of tomatoes. So now let's work on the green peppers. So these are the Wonder Bell green peppers. And you get a whole lot more of these. So these are different. They're like just like the pepper seeds that you have in your peppers. I should have saved mine from last year, but I didn't. My sister always does our peppers. So let me make my holes. And I think I'm going to put 2 seeds in each of these holes, because there's more, and just in case. Sometimes one won't grow. These are hard to manage, like flat things. Okay, we need another row. Okay. So let me bring you over here again. Okay. So you can see my little holes that are made for the peppers. We have actually 3 rows. Oops. So we're going to put in that, that, and that. And then we're going to go through and we're going to cover them up. And I already watered them, so they're nice and nice and wet. We use a lot of peppers. I like to freeze them and then I can just pull them out for like chili. In the wintertime we make a lot of chili or anything else that I need peppers for. Okay, so those are done. So now I'm going to put it up here. Let you watch that. You can see the grow light is all ready. Mike already did that up for me. Okay, and I'm going to plug in my heat pad. It's been so cold, so we need that. See, it just says it's a Seedling Heat Mat. I ordered mine off of Amazon. I'll show you what I ordered and I'll link it in my below in the description of what I ordered. I do have room for more seeds, so we'll see if any of these others can be planted ahead of time. But in the meantime, that's it. So they're under their grow light. We decided we're going to turn it on in the morning when I come down to feed the girls, or Mike comes down to his office, and then we will turn it off at nighttime when I come back to feed the girls. So that's it. But let me get the box and I'll show you what I bought. Let me grab it. Okay. So this is the grow light that we got. We actually got this at Home Depot. I don't think it was that expensive, but we got one of these. And the good thing about this is if I do more seeds on the next shelf, it has a little adapter on the side here where if you get another one, then you can connect it into that, and then it goes to the bottom shelf. So that's good because you don't have to have a bunch of extension cords running. They just connect to themselves. And then this is the hothouse that I ordered from Amazon. You can get these in the store, but I love Amazon. Let me see here. So it's called Jumpstart, the Jumpstart mini greenhouse system. Kind of looks like it's reading backwards there. So let me just do this. There we go. So it's the Jumpstart hothouse mini greenhouse system. It did come with the heat mat, but I was in southern states yesterday and they do sell the heat mat separately. They sell these greenhouses separately, so you don't have to order. You can just go to the store and just buy them, and I think Home Depot had a bunch of stuff too. But it has like the vent holes at the top and on the sides. If the humidity needs to be, if it's getting too moist in there, you can release it. Right now we're keeping them closed. But other than that, that's it. It'll hold 72 seedlings, and then it has a vented dome. So I'll link this at the bottom of in our description. All right guys, so that is it for today. That's all for the video today. I will keep doing updates on our little veggies as they're growing, and I might even get some herbs. I think that's going to be the next thing that I get. I'm going to see if Haas has any more herbs. I'm going to order those, get those in the ground, and that's all guys. So thanks for joining us today, and I guess I'll see you next time when we have another video. Bye guys, have a great day.